Most traders get killed by one of two bullets: ignorance or emotion. Amateurs act on hunches and stumble into trades that they should never take due to negative mathematical expectations. Those who survive the stage of virginal ignorance go on to design better systems. When they become more confident, they lift their heads out of the foxholes, and the second bullet hits them. Confidence makes them greedy. They risk too much money on a trade, and a short string of losses blows them out of the market. If you bet a quarter of your account on each trade, your ruin is guaranteed. You will be wiped out by a very short losing streak, which happens even with excellent trading systems. Even if you bet a tenth of your account on a trade, you will not survive much longer. A professional cannot afford to lose more than a tiny percentage of his equity on a single trade. An amateur has the same attitude toward trading as an alcoholic has toward drinking. He sets out to have a good time, but winds up destroying himself. Extensive testing has shown that the maximum amount a trader may lose on a single trade without damaging his long-term prospects is 2% of his equity. This limit includes slippage and commissions. If you have a $20,000 account, you may not risk more than $400 on any trade. If you have a $100,000 account, you may not risk more than $2,000 on a trade. But if you have only $10,000 in your account, then you can risk no more than $200 on a trade. Most amateurs shake their heads when they hear this. Many have small accounts, and the 2% rule throws a monkey wrench into the dreams of quick profits. Most successful professionals, on the other hand, consider the 2% limit too high. They do not allow themselves to risk more than 1% or 1.5% of their equity on any single trade. The 2% rule puts a solid floor under the amount of damage the market can do to your account. Even a string of 5 or 6 losing trades will not cripple your prospects. In any case, if you are trading to create the best track record, you will not want to show more than a 6% or 8% monthly loss. When you hit that limit, stop trading for the rest of the month. Use this cooling-off period to re-examine yourself, your methods, and the markets. The 2% rule keeps you out of riskier trades. When your system gives an entry signal, check to see where to place a logical stop. If that would expose more than 2% of your account equity, pass up that trade. It pays to wait for trades that allow very close stops. Waiting for them reduces the excitement of trading but enhances profit potential. You choose which of the two you really want. The 2% rule helps you decide how many contracts to trade. For example, if you have $20,000 in your account, you may risk up to $400 per trade. If your system flags an attractive trade with a $275 risk, then you may trade only one contract. If the risk is only $175, then you can afford to trade 2 contracts. What about pyramiding? Increasing the size of your trading positions as a trade moves in your favor. The 2% rule helps here, too. If you show profit on a trend-following position, you may add to it, as long as your existing position is at a break-even level or better and the risk on the additional position does not exceed 2% of your equity.